can't believe this. He was doing particularly well, we all felt, and then he got caught right again. And people from round the corner with another, and a right from Fearon.
He's looking for the knockout now. He's just going to drop everything, I feel. David Walker still...
I'm Peter Fury, and don't forget to subscribe to Porky's Corner, because I've been a helmet of the month and you need to listen to me. Yeah? So follow him, yeah? And get the fella some followers up, for Christ's sake. He wears his heart on his sleeve, he's a good man, Russ. So follow Porky's Corner, he says it as it is, and you know, I appreciate the helmet of the month, Russ. No problem.
No problem, thank you very much.
You're welcome, mate.
Hello all you hardcores out there, how you doing? It's Big P here. The voice of hardcore boxing. Well, it's Wednesday. I don't know what, Christmas week is it? I don't know what date it is, 22nd. I'm just on my way to ESSEX. 6:30 in the morning. Got 98 miles to go. I've just been robbed in there with Lucasade. I should be ashamed of the South Sea petrol stations. 159.9. You'll get dearer as you get into London, because you are filled up in Donny, innit? Right. I watched the Derek Chisora interview in a Russian bathhouse with cougs. Diplomatic questions, them cougs. Very diplomatic. But what you should have been asking is how a man with 12 losses is headlining shows on DAZN. That's what you should have been asking. And why kids with 2 losses and 3 losses don't get a look in. That's what you should have been asking. So, do you know what I mean? But I want people to stop saying that Derek Chisora has got something left in the tank. What has he got left in the tank after that performance? What's he going to do? Reinvent himself with a few knockovers? I'm not having it. And as exciting a fighter as Derek Chisora was, now it's becoming a bit of a sad case story, isn't it? That's what I think. I think it's a bit of a sad case now. It's a shame, because he's been a good servant and he's spilt his guts, but now It's we're seeing it for what it is, aren't we? Close up. You know what I mean? I forgot I've had that in my pocket. I had it in my pocket 2 days and forgot to eat it. That's Derek Chisora at the moment. Bruised. But it's a classic case of a shot fighter. The fighter's the last person to know because he thinks, well, I'm still hitting hard, I'm bagging that. Bags don't hit back, do they? You know what I mean? But let's take his jacket off. Better. I've got 120 mile. We're cold this morning, so I think it's a shame really, but Wilder, like I said in that last video, I think it was Terry or Richard, Kent, we're going to end up with a body on slab, a bit like with Dave Allen, innit? And who's looking out for these fighters? I'll tell you who's looking out for them. Nobody, because everybody's eating off the plate, aren't they, because of these fighters? They're all eating at the same dinner table. But these fighters need to think about what they're going to do other than boxing. Alright? They need to have a plan B. But last resort at plan B is get to a fucking job centre, that's what I say. Or just use your loaf. Well, they can't use the loaves, can they, because they've been smashed about. Do I blame the promoters? Yeah, they're grown men, aren't they? Once you get by 18-year-old, you're a grown man, aren't you? That's how I look at it anyway. So I just think it's a shame. It's a crying shame, but I've got enough problems of my own without worrying about these. So they don't worry about me, do they? Okie dokie then. We'll do a bit of filming when we're down there in Essex and then Kent, and then on way home, and hopefully I'll get this to you before end of the year, but if not, I've had a good month out of me. Alright, peace out. Well, I'm here in Essex, nice drive down, come down to see Mr. T. How are you doing, Mickey? You alright?
Spot on, mate, spot on.
Nice card here sporting that, mate. What make is it, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know, CP?
CP or something, right, very nice. Very busy outside with valets and that, Mick.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's nice to get a few quid in it, Mick. I'm surprised you've not got your staff in Santa Arts.
Normally I do, Russ. You know, I've just been so indeed busy running around.
Yeah.
You know what I thought. It is what it is. Plus, I don't think people appreciate it nowadays. I don't know. Christmas it's turned a little bit, isn't it? It's not as, you don't see people happy anymore, do you, in Christmas? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're all miserable like me.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you watch the Derek Chisora Joseph Parker fight, Nick?
Yeah, I did.
What did you think to the fight?
I think Parker had it all the way.
Yeah.
Derek put his best performance on. You know, yeah, it's Parker all the way. I think. I don't know. I think Derek is. He's come to the end of his career. I think.
Yeah.
For what I can see, he's still a great guy. He's still a great champion. And you know, I'm not saying that he should quit. I'm saying that it's coming to the end of his career. That's why people, I suppose, that's how he's getting beat. You know what I mean? So
the losses he's got have been in very good company, haven't they? Vitali Klitschko, 2 to Fury, 2 to White, 2 to Parker. You know, Vitali Klitschko, Tyson, Parker, White, 2, 4, 6. That's 7. He's lost to Elinas, 8. There's other losses on his record. Caballel 9. I think there's 12 altogether. Do you feel that he's took a lot of punishment, mate?
not really.
No, not really.
Not really. No, I don't think he ain't got smashed up, has he?
Well, I thought Tyson Fury smashed him up second time.
Listen, that was a one-off fight. Yeah, you can say that Tyson's the only one that smashed him up, if you want to put it that way. But who else has smashed him up?
I thought Dylan White did. He left him on canvas, but he did fight well in that fight.
Okay, it was a knockout, wasn't it? I think that one.
Yeah.
But apart from that, listen, Derek's a warrior, mate. He walks forward all the time, and I like the style. You know, I'm a bit like that, but I like his style. Listen, like I say, he's coming to the end of his career as a fighter. That's why. Listen, you hit a peak in boxing, yeah, and you keep it for as long as you can. But slowly, with age, you start dipping, and that is it. That's life. It's your engine at the end of the day. So, listen, most boxers get to an age. What's he now? 38.
Pushing 38.
Pushing 38. He's coming in at 40. So he's done a lot of active fighting in his career. But lately he's on the dip, isn't he? He's on
ESSEX beat him as well, didn't he?
Listen, I personally, I thought Derek done marvellous against Usyk, but Usyk wasn't, like he said. He said he was 3 out of 10 that fight for Usyk. And when you see the performance of Usyk, when you go back and look at it, and you think, well, it wasn't much to look at, was it, against Chisora? Hence, everyone else is going to take him as a heavyweight. But look, when he was on the ball, he's on the ball, and look what he's done to Joshua. You know what I mean? Yeah. Since then. So hat off to Usyk. You know.
What do you think to Derek's interview that he's come on a down market? He's done an interview, an exclusive, on a down market channel and said, "Fuck retirement." What do you think of that?
It's entirely up to the boxer at the end of the day, and his promoter, isn't it? I'll put it more down to the promoter who's promoting him. Yeah. You know, a promoter will look at, is there money in the game? If there's money for the promoter, Chisora will carry on, because he's a warrior at the end of the day, isn't he?
Do you feel that Eddie Hearn acted a bit callously doing an interview within an hour of Derek losing, saying that he'll put him in with Wilder next in America?
Listen, that's a money fight for them. That's why he's going to do that, you know. But, you know, it is what it is, Russ. It's a money game we're in, you know.
Would it be ironic if Derek fought Wilder and Fury's beat them both twice?
Personally, I think Wilder will walk through Derek Chisora. Yeah. Personally, but if that fight was to happen, you know what? Good.
Would you watch it, mate?
Of course I'd watch it.
You pay for pay-per-view for it, yeah?
I always pay for pay-per-views, don't I?
Yeah.
You know the score. So yeah, it'd be a nice fight to watch. It'd be a good test for Derek, wouldn't it? Again, probably his last test. if I hope God willing, you know, that Wilder doesn't knock him out and cause any damage. This is what we're getting into now, Russ. When you're on the downslope, this is when damage can occur.
Yeah.
And especially, you know, when you've gone past your sell by date with boxers. This is what I believe. People might look at it a different way, as they do on social media, but that's when you start going downhill, not producing the goods that you should produce. Hence, that's when you become problems in boxing. You know, head injuries. You know, is he going to get up off the ring from a big blow like that? You know what I mean? Because we deteriorate as we get older, especially in the boxing brain that's been bashed and bashed and bashed around. You know, all it takes is one punch when you're on the downslope to take. Yeah. That's why people got to hang the gloves up. But I'm not telling Derek to do anything. It's his own, you know, will to do what he wants to do in boxing. He wants to go forward, but then he's gambling with his life, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mentally, and it could put him in a wheelchair. It could do all sorts of things. Look at Michael Watson. God bless him. You know, he's still around and he's still up and still training and still. I used to be in a gym down in Chingford where Michael used to come and just stretch out and still hit the bag. You know what I mean? But it's not a nice thing to see. You know, and he's lived with that. He's got to live with it. He's got no choice in life. But Derek's got a choice to stand down now and say, have I done all right? Will I get out of this boxing game clean, healthy, and wealthy? Because once you don't have your health, you don't have the wealth. You know, so health is very important in the boxing fraternity when you're going downhill, especially. You know, and it's he should really look at does he go forward or does he take a step back and hang the gloves up? In my views, but I know Derek is a warrior. I still be behind him. I think, you know, I'm a great fan of his, and I wish him all the best.
Yeah. It's. Do you feel that the boxers, he was the last person to realise that it's that the game's up, mate?
They never want the game up.
Yeah.
They're hard-skinned, thick-skinned, and they don't want to take losses and come out losing. But it's like any of the boxers, like Klitschko, you know. He hit the end of his career on the downslope when Tyson Fury took him out. Joshua took him out. You know, back in the day, they would never take him out. Yeah, because he was at the peak. Once you start dropping and dipping in that peak, that's when things come unstuck. I heard Klitschko's making a comeback. I don't know how true that is, but listen.
Vladimir.
Yeah, the other one's retired anyway, really.
Vladimir
Mr. Stillhammer. So, you know, if he comes back, that's going to be amazing to watch again, won't it? Because, listen, he's good at what he's done for many years. He defended his title for, I don't know, 12 years, was it?
Yeah.
So, what other heavyweight has done that? There ain't many around.
10 years ago, world champion.
Yeah. So, he retired, but is he going to, I heard he's coming back, you know. Yeah. A lot of boxers retire, but they want to get back in the ring again. David Haye done the same thing.
Yeah.
I heard Tony Bellew might be doing it again. Rumours, you know. Yeah. So when is the right time to hang the gloves up? It's crucial when you're on a downslope.
Yeah. It'd be painful to see Bellew coming back though, wouldn't it, really?
Listen, we can't speak for them. I understand the boxers' mentality. They've been in there. They love going in there. They love the crowd. They suck it up, and they miss that when they ain't got it, and they want to get back into it. And they think, you know what, I'll get back into it and I'll make a few quid. But when does it stop?
Yeah.
You got to hit the road at the end of the road at one day and say, hang about, I'm getting too old for this.
Yeah.
Can my brain take this? You know, and you know, your movement in the ring, you know, moving away from shots, that's going to all slow down. Your reflexes more so, this is the word I wanted, the reflexes ain't there. Reflexes. Reflex.
Yeah.
Someone's coming at you, moving away. Someone's jabbing, you know, moving away. Reflexes.
The
you
reflex, flex.
That's it. The reflex. Rip. So listen, that also that fades away as you get older, and that's when you get caught and you start taking punches. And if you get that knockout blow, mate, at that age, at the end of your career, game's over, mate. So listen, but who am I to speak for other people? It's just my opinion, you know.
David A beat him as well, didn't he?
Listen, that was a good few rumbles they had, wasn't it, back in the day?
They had one rumble, didn't they, Derek and David?
They had two.
One.
They had two fights. Open air. Remember the second one was raining?
No, they had one at West Ham, didn't they? Yeah.
They're both at West Ham, I think, right?
No, they only had one.
They had 2 fights in the end. They had a rematch, didn't they?
No. Again, they spoke about it, but it never happened.
Okay. Well, I've got my mind.
Hay had a rematch with Bellew.
I know that was a rematch, yeah, but didn't Chisora have one?
No, Chisora fought him once, mate.
Yeah, but I think if it was a rematch, I think that Hay at the time was still at the top, just on the peak, not going down.
Yeah.
But I think, going back to Derek Chisora, I think Saturday he looked like he lost a lot of weight. Hence, he lost a lot of power, and because he's quite chunky, Derek, isn't he? And
he's a chunky.
He looks like he lost a lot of power and strength because he lost weight. I believe. That's what I could see. So I looked at him after, and a few of the shots. I thought, well, he looks really slim for heavyweight he used to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, all right then, because I wanted to catch up with you on speak about Derek and that. Hope you're well. Hope you have a great Christmas. Have you anything to say to all the people that have wished you well in the last few days on your Insta?
Yeah, just a big shout out to everyone that's sort of been with me this time, been on my side, and give me good views. Thank you very much. I'm not in this for the views. Russell's come down all the way to Essex from up north today. We're here today. We'll spend the day today together. So it's a pleasure for me to do something for you. And just wishing everyone a happy, healthy, especially New Year, and keep safe and stay away from the new virus. Very important.
All right,
so I say, God bless everyone and have a good one.
All right then, peace out, mate.
Pop, pop, bang! On the floor. End of. Give me them belts back where you stole them, you bum. Turn up. Turn up. That's all I want you to do. Turn up. It's nearly this, it's nearly that. Yeah, we're getting there. You're getting nowhere. They're getting nowhere, Andy. Nowhere fast. Keep the phones. Keep the smart TVs. Keep the smart motorways. Keep your train stations. I'll still do what I do. Rely on this. We ain't worried about these so-called Brits, these street gangs, these this, that and the other. We're not bothered, because I could put my fist through them outside. You know what I'm saying? Because I could worry them like a Rottweiler on the floor and they'd be screaming for the mother after 30 seconds. I'm not going to say things to please you, because you've had a bad day. If I think you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. And if I'm wrong, I want people to tell me I'm wrong. Not kiss me backside and say, okay, that wall's made of chocolate biscuits when I know it's not. You can tell the way I'm dressed today. Don't give a shit about, no, not bothered. Look at me. Look at me. Do I care? Look at them. Flip-flops. I could get in that G-Wagon and pull myself a 22-year-old. Because they're not looking at me. They're looking at the motor. Oh, he's got a few quid. He can provide a bit of security. And they will blow you off all night long. Change your lives now! Stop being yes men. Stop being plastic. God give you your own mind. Use it. Be yourself. Be real. And you'll be a better person inside. And you can look in the mirror and sleep at night. Amen. A bodybuilder wants to fight me. That ain't no problem, mate. Don't know you. Don't want to know you. But let me tell you something, mate. You're messing with John Fury here, mate. And I am the best. Heavyweight champion of the world! I said it fucking quit! I said it! No believe in John Fury!
You don't believe Wilder landing his perfect shot?
Yeah, but listen, I can answer that in one for you. Tyson smashed him to pieces and makes him quit and cry. Now what I want you to do, there's no waiting around. I want you to go today. Shut mallet, pig. Are you listening to me, pig? A masterclass. I'm thinking, what's he doing at this high weight? 272 pounds. I was 19 stone 4 tonight.
Isn't there just a little bit of doubt in your head that Wilder could improve?
No, because he's 35-year-old. I'm going to break your face in, mate. And if you don't show up, I'm at every boxing match in London. Every Warren event, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be looking for you. And you see that? I'm going to shatter your fucking jaw with it. And I don't even fucking swear. You Shopton mallet, ugly bastard, mentioning my name. Let's get it on. Make yourself known, mate, and you can have it there and then, on the spur of the moment, pal. I don't need training camps. I don't need time to get fit. I'm 24 hours ready. I wouldn't even switch the thing on. I'd feel humiliated and down, thinking, hang on. I tell you what, John, you're slipping. You got to use a phone.
I don't reckon Wilder.
Do you want to bet then?
I'll bet you £50,000.
I don't like to bet. I don't like to bet.
I'll bet you 50 grand, 100 grand.
Well,
I'm not bothered. I'm a man of my
it's not
word.
about betting. It's about my opinion.
I'd have me tea, me bacon and eggs, or I'll have a fight tonight. You want to fight? Yeah, I'll go. Because you know them false teeth, and I'll knock them straight for the back of your head, my friend. So don't you worry about that. You've got to fight. Don't you worry about that, mate. Good day to you, and God bless you as well. Rely on your own self, what God give you, instead of a bloody phone, a piece of glass, or some robot saying, yes, how can I help you? You can't help me today, because I've got my own brain. When you got a heart, when you're bred to fight, when you're a king of a race, that's what can do. That's what come out of these balls. Now, here to you, have that. You. Let's see you. Let's see where your balls are now, mate. Let's have it to fucking day.
Where are you from, mate?
Do you mind, mate? We're just having a conversation.
Sorry,
yeah, just mind your manners, no. That's all right, no problem. He's come out of my nutsack. We live to fight. We love it. I've just done 12 years for a fight. I love to fight, and if I could fight now, I probably would do. But these people here, they would aggravate a saint. And what do they know? Nothing. Nothing. They're going home drinking the coffee with their fingers out, trying to be what they're not. He wouldn't even trade with Ruiz. And Ruiz ain't Tyson. There's nowhere for him to go in that ring. When Tyson gets in front of him, smashing that big jab in his face, hitting him to the body, roughing him up. Then it comes down to men and how big your balls are. And Tyson's got balls like 2 King Kongs and Godzilla rolled into one. So if you ain't got them to match, mate, don't mention my son's name. Enough said on that.
This quote here from Dana White, to get the exact quote.
Yeah.
He said on TMZ Sports, I've got a ton of guys that would love to fight him. I just don't know why. Why come over and get smashed when you could just stay there? That was...
Who's going to smash who?
As in, stay in boxing, don't come to the UFC because he'd get smashed in MMA.
How does he know about smashing anybody when Tyson comes off a smashing family? You know what I'm saying? You know, and I could probably smash Dana White with one punch. You know what I'm saying? So how can he write my son off like that? Don't talk to me like that. I'll fight him. Match me up with him tonight. He won't be saying that again, would he? Because I believe I'm the best 54-year-old man in the world. I'm the fittest, I know that. And I'm the best 54-year-old man on the planet. And I'm going to prove it anytime, any place, anywhere, for free or for money.
Just to let you know, Dave Caldwell, that these allegations are not going to go away. This is just the beginning. So I think you need to come out and do an interview. I mean, any other time we can't get you off IFL, Behind the Gloves, Seconds Out, Boxing Social, Fight Hype. We can't get you off YouTube. So you need to come out and answer these allegations. You're more than welcome to come on Porky's Corner. You can do it by Zoom. You don't have to do it in your gym. You can do it by Zoom. And I'll ask you these questions from these lads. All right? And then once you've answered them, then I'm going to play a card that I've got up my sleeve and put this to bed. All right? So come out, wherever you are.
Oops. There you go, Mr. Caldwell. Stop rubbing things out.